You know, I went to NC State and your picture was on their wall. It's like, what the heck?
Once again, welcome back.
AZ's definitely way nicer.
Actually, welcome back.
I think some of them like me.
So, in this documentary, you know, this is, I've never heard of this documentary before. Her mother used to play for college basketball at Georgetown like she used to.
He probably hated his childhood because I just wanted to compete and beat him.
This is the first season, season 1. Episode 1 is Miles That Matter.
One of the things that we looked for when Daisy was really young, looking at schools, and we would go visit campuses, was how the men's and women's programs were treated. And so for me at Georgetown, the culture there was only men's basketball mattered. And so as I'm shooting on the court, a men's basketball player comes and shoots and I get kicked off because I can't be in the gym with him, like that, it didn't make any sense to me. And once again, remember I said I was black and white. It's very black and white. There's no gray area. And I think even if that happened today, it's black and white. I shouldn't get kicked off my own court because you want to come in and shoot. But it has come a long ways. The women's, they have their own practice facility now. You know, the men have their court, the women have their court. And I think the women's players there feel valued.
Yes, after this documentary series, we will most likely will watch the other things that you know.
Any new people. And so, you know, I thought about going to play overseas that year. And I just, you know, when you're young, you just feel like you've got all this time and that you're going to plan things out and that's how they're going to work. And so I was going to take the fall, winter off to just try to like heal my body and just work on my game. And I was like, all right, I'll just get an agent and go back and play in the WNBA next spring. And then I got pregnant.
Wow.
And I tell AZ she's the best accident I've ever had. And I wouldn't change anything. Like I wouldn't change anything that we've created, that has happened to us for me to have different individual success back then.
But as far back as you remember, you've always been better than her, huh?
Wow.
No, and she reminds me, she would make a point to remind me that when I was, like when we were the same age, she would have destroyed me. She would have ripped my heart out and she would, whatever.
But that's why my teammates didn't like me. They like you. So you're probably the better version.
Now, these are some memories coming on this campus.
Yeah. Do you remember coming here day before kindergarten and crying?
Yes.
I remember that.
Cookies and lemonade at the playground, and all you wanted to be was homeschooled? This is all new too here, right?
Yeah,
It was in the front desk.
Tammy K goes basketball at Pontiac between 2003 and 2013. Wow. AZ attended kindergarten to 8th grade here.
I miss music class. The drums, the xylophones, the recorders. Oh my gosh. Wait, like the carpet's the exact same? They didn't
Yeah, they've not changed the carpet.
It smells
gym
the
looks the
same.
same.
They haven't redone
The ball rack's the same.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. 2004 basketball co-champions. That's us.
That's yours?
Yeah.
None of these are my banners.
State championship, 2003.
Really?
That was Peter, right?
23 and 4.
Yeah, Peter was on that
was
one.
us.
You guys were that good?
Yeah, we were really good. Brings back a lot of memories.
I don't even remember my first memory playing basketball in here. I remember like cutting up my words for word study in the bleachers and doing my math homework and like doing everything but actually playing basketball.
Yeah. Someone on social media, someone made a comment about your eye contact like last week. Her eye contact is unreal. And I was like, that came from here. It literally started here.
Well, and every day, do you remember? Yeah, every
Good
day.
morning.
Good morning, that's
Good
it.
morning.
And
You
then
walk into school and you say good morning, and then when the bell rings, it's not a mad dash
Right.
out.
So everyone sits in a circle and you had to like have some greetings, eye contact, firm handshakes.
Yeah, and the end of the day was, have a good day.
Have a good
See you tomorrow. Don't forget your math homework. Da 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 da.
I was an assistant coach on the boys' side, and my head coach, Matt Carlin, was trying to be
Matchmaker.
matchmaker and was like,
See
I'm
how much
gonna
time
hook
do
you guys
we
up.
have?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So he kept inviting me out.
We are,
Coaching staff
well,
went out.
we got a lots of ways to go.
Came out one time.
Went out one time.
Yep.
Then we started chatting.
Lots
a
of
little bit.
ways to go,
I asked
lots
you
of
to
ways to go.
dinner.
Of
We
course,
went to go get
many
dinner
more
at
to come.
TGI Fridays.
Fridays
You
at
know-
Woodgate.
That's when
Is that
I
like a nice
first.
date back then?
It was just hanging
That's a
out.
pretty bad date.
It was a
to
bad
me.
date.
You know?
It wasn't a date. It wasn't really a date. We were just hanging out.
Yeah, you were super non-committal to anything for a long
Yes,
time.
I was. And then she brought you to our dinner.
Good job, Mom.
And we were sitting at the table at TGI Fridays, and there was a window right on the
The
window,
wide
and it was like a wide windowsill, and
Ledge.
we're talking and eating or whatever, and you kept on walking on the ledge on the table. Table's here. You're walking on the table, and you'd come over and you touch me, and you go back. And I was like, "Who's this big-headed baby? Why does she keep touching me?" She was 18 months old around that time when we started hanging out, and once we kind of solidified that we were in a relationship, she started calling me dad very early on, and it got me. It was like I'd been there from day one. I would love those moments because that was our moments. She's calling me dad. I could not let her down.
Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad.
We got married just before she turned 3. I don't think you ever have a memory without him.
Yeah. So when Daisy started playing, I did not want to coach her. Didn't want to do it. I don't want to coach her. I just want to be dad. But then the situation occurred where she wasn't getting the kind of coaching that she needed as a developmental player at her age, and I said, I'll step in, I'll do it.
Her mom plays, she used to play for Georgetown.
You remember this?
No.
So you were in the gym dribbling with your right hand. So I said, come here. And I took the saran wrap and I wrapped your right hand to your body. And then I put the ball in your left hand and I said, smile for a picture. And you're smiling. And then you took off running dribbling with your left hand. And I was like, what? This kid is like, she's a little different. I think it's special. I think we've evolved. Our relationship has evolved. I like to say this to all of my kids. One more swish.
Dad.
One more swish. One of the things that was super, super important for us was that I needed to be dad. So I made a super concerted effort when games were over. I don't need to be talking about basketball anymore. I just need to go make sure my kid is taken care of and that she's loved and that she's supported and that we transition from this environment. So we would always have this trigger. And the trigger was either are you hungry, which she's always hungry. The other one was our favorite was you want to go get some ice cream. And that was a trigger for me to go from coach back to dad.
We'll be right back on the other side.